sisi supporters no abo chenkunta pose for na rush ho a o masre o mesem
eho ni ana old video
yeah that be new video boss current
ene ya no pay a
o mo se honi bubu sei o mo so ntra o ma champion sei ade no
nti
so o mo se ja club no afrim VVIP hon na ukwa unya betra no ho sit ni na asha se
we da ho kwa
se adubiase for
ena
ano pe pa adubiase ye training
o
makopam o mini gidi ana mo akasa no pe ya akra nche na adubiase for ye training ho no makopam
ba so mo ngopam adubiase for
o say
according to Tino the end so mo mpam adubiase for
o masere o mo
makopam o fi ho ana mo tutum
apostle for no
o de nkredo ne chain ya dade nyina tutum ni wo kasa se o matutum to o mo tutum na police
for the wi
da bi o ma nwe o
no mo nwe na o mo ye na o mo sere o mo se no mbo match na mbo match nti o mo sere ko mo nwe mo wi o mo de safane be ma police for no mo de abre wo mo ti no ne ade a ye wura studio ni na o mo no mo eka nti ye be hwe so mo ti ase dia
o mo nti ase o mo de
anwa mo na atum
supporters no o de nkado fo fra
ko de kini kwa koma MC no 3 o'clock on be meeting wo lenkle ho ene 3 on be un se
na stadium na de no mo gotum
o mo se say
angbo fo no kan kire wo mo stadium no hwan na ye ne dia
na me chese obayi na training na mo kopa mo obi ne
sa o mo anko a o ntimi ntum
me de muto ne so betum atum de bia ana wan tum no anwumre ano man tum after training no mo go tun time obi ye training
o ka no mo ka du ase for this abontin say
ha mo nyana ye be fa
ye betutu ya di no
mo de nkado fo fro so ko no ma tutu ni nyina
o ma tutu be bia o
na yo mo dia
mo so mo dia angbo fo no say enyo mo dia o meka nkire wo mo
da mi buza wa wo ye o mo PR no say o mo
da be na me be yo mo PR
na yo ma se bia no na aka okay o de nya ne emre ko amana ne ha de ne kakra the Arsenal ne United problem asim
Arsenal ni United
ma mo ye nya ne hwe kwan be fa so
Arsenal so mo jesi na sem wo
na no ya hye ye nyina 3-3
okay
Sam say 3 what ya say
my use wa
jena my use je 3 nti ye mienu de ne mo ma ye be fa so na ba fo no say yi Ateta ne Ten Hag nyina di because
oh how
na 3-3 ye so
Ateta de say asem no
3 back pe
o de ye be hwe say nya mu na ye be hwe na
ya Ateta de say asem no boss
sa
asem no asem no
ye wi an ye be
Ten Hag na adwuma won ho
afi ne ye ba be hwe say zaka kwa ba na say no de ye reho yo
oh dabi
ye reho ye
sa asane man
okay
no enye news from my mona ayo news enye news from my
si asem tini o travel
enye news
eh baby amadu
no bo o travel
enye hwe
baby amadu no
enye news from my enye news
eh ne mu kwa akiri
yes
enye news
si asem tini enye news o travel
asem ne ba ye no wanti mase but
eh say dey me ya no ya dey news my tini e be say wo be analyze yen na akire dey nti e say ye ne ja wo dey
no mun kwa na mun
ye pe solution to your problem
na mun kwa na mun ye dey su
na Ghana bo say ye nyina Ten Hag di
on gasa
da Fabra zia
on gasa
oh then na me go Fabra
you prove ya right up another boys
coach but na bon ka Tenga
on kasa nya ndi da
o se on kasa o so nya di
o ka no he
na hi na Ghana bo jina kasa nya me kasa mo kasa
afo me so on ka da
nti o se
enra asmo ka nyampo was about players
wa mo Ten Hag di
pia
tama o so wa mo Ten Hag di o
na mo di pia
Ghana bo si de kika kon de adi ye na nam kwa so ba no wo so mo ni di o si be bi adi na du no adu adi yem no hu ni say Ten Hag on check wo si on ka hwemfa ne ho
wo si Tino asama kan say wo si ga na be nyina ti
na so no o ka wi
asama kan na afedi unsa we dey table mtoto le
ni ni pa just opposing
wo si
asama kan enye impa na just opposing ya e ba bro fun re o si enye bro fun re jamra ne mra o si o si enye
ona ma yidie kwan so asi eja nwie
okay Ten Hag on Eric Ten Hag latest enra 828 there be 926 and that is say
and then second
2nd November omo update story 926 in kra o say Bible me say me kan guy never has warned Eric Ten Hag, he cooled.
Cooled.
He could get sacked. He could get sacked.
Cooled.
And they are never saying.
Yeah,
at Manchester United, with the Dutchman set to face the same destiny of his predecessors because of the club's rudderless approach. United were dumped out of the Carabao Cup after losing 3-0. Okay, my exact quotation from Mr. Neville, who was not a very good player, but won a lot of trophies. On the pitch, the players in shock, the performances woeful, and the manager struggling in front of our eyes. And the former United right back warned that, okay, we've seen it before. We know how it ends, and we have enough. He added, okay, just say, as well, for an hour, so I'm here on.
And we seen it before, and we have had enough. We've seen it before.
The Asama Canada on Cassie Unity, but see the SCC no.
Yes.
I didn't want you
to can Zaka. My uncle was a quick man. I met us. Mesak at the
Mesak.
Open case, we announce when I'm here.
Mesak, I didn't your boss pay.
Okay, you may think from which you are paying our club and fan door bossy, and Ubi more Linkley Sports Stadium. Na ena no pe ni nya ne say as good supporters no in paying for na da man no say Linkley say no mo hwe Linkley say yambobo ha Linkley stadium no condemn no on person be tikuva Linkley no mo change padlocks no na omo gi Linkley no no mo de koma in paying for say the be ya mo betimi ahwe Linkley so as a ball ne mbo no ha Linkley die eni say Linkley a facilities maybe say a condemn crunchy ano pe teten sans am ye banan e ba e ba so open enya sem keto asana tie supporters in paying for no and the money abrepa the omo kenyina ne say ne Linkley Sports Stadium say no omo hwe emane say sa na omo beji keys no na omo dia command paying for menya in paying for na no mu di ne chairman Zamba e was the chairman Oyerepa FM ofaba yejo and ye tete say mu be change Linkley keys be mu chem kaka bon tofa say na nyomati the tie ne say eye owura champion Obaye no ye nyina obiani ni asem also be team ni say Real Madrid obi team ni say Manchester nti ma obiani je wana wutima be say Manchester onpe afede I say o dia kwata bet ama ye timotu ye what wa yentefe ye what na e court na say bet ye so court na ye no ya sa bogu ya san ko so ayi stadium no so dem what abehu stadium na ye basa PCCA say ye bibia president Kofo ya oba beka AG tamadima Anglo Goduno ye changing na ye AGC no AGC free changing from AGC to AGA no yeah na ye floor light na president Kofo eba be ginemu and the floor light won't be use ye ka cable that's why you move no say cable and stadium no Black Park na ye say on nkola training we good anu about inside abebo no e bi ababa bobo academy and assisi o ma say to stadium no o man crofo e say dey dey say ye ni champion ni asem ye pese champion baba ka kire ye say obuasi football no say na eko ana say na eko o ye ni every ball mu e ti mi di mani show bi e ti ma corporate division media ba mo support from the premier ana say makoye you on carry and chile and on them say what stadium no eji esu ntimi ton stadium no ma stadium yo boss for dia eji do on the finance boss ya sifa bi beka wo yanka se ton mo obi enti onam say what ton no na wo mema wo enti aba ya hwehwe sa mema no mama lucky stadium
mesa
keys ne ko
ya lucky no
mesa ko tenga
for dia
keys ni ye ni asem
okay
ya de ma for empese bobodin
okay
e da obu aso wura
okay
ti empese bobo pinyi bi
hello mesa
ke keys ni man pinyi
okay nti chairman Zamba no me how to take na mabelo lucky stadium say na no mate oh the dika ebe da masena ya da eduma pa mu na mu ya ma obosman ya da siman koso kakra ye hu no de ye hu no ye tinati manyama bi fefa ya se na onim story wom se se obo so obi aba box yours bi o obu ukọ bisa ye si ahimfufo ni yempanyifo bi ese suma ase no mu tututu land ni yede eton ma amanfo a obu anajo na wo be to land na anajo ohini bi di wa bete na ya cho se aha ye udata na yede ne ton e ade aye na ade no so ye ma obashiman ya nyamma obia nti ese ye nantokwa ye kuni nanse ade ne mbedi buasefo nsim once yewo MCU yewo MP yewo mpanyifo mo nhwe kwan paso ni kwon be faso manyama na abedi yeho ye wura champion ye de ye kire no ye nini ni hwika dibris ka se ye nini ye nini wo bika e se ye team na ayira ye hwehwe team na ye di man no ni obio nti eni ho no wa ho na wo se hwehwe onu no na se hwehwe champion ye ni brefo adenta me se o ni brefo wa ya ade ni nya uyi obi a ebet ebayen obekita team no enkoyie manu ojani ba company say bra me ana mbeji ye me ana me simi ye de minti munje champion de wa yese wogu team no still oda una mboasia tuta ya sase utunton prot e di manfo na odi unfa so ni na pese sa de no e sopo e wa ha nti ya mpeni for no mo pese ye be demonstration ye be ka ye ho ye be sese nyama wo sese ye mfra champion bebi a wo no kro no onfa kini nkogu o ma company no bebi okodi ye no onfa nkogu na ebenya amanfo a onbeba abeji stadium no agiti papa ye de ama obuasima na yakoma toyim na yefe okay nti
mesa akote ngan
paso miti
okay nti sesia no o ma to stadium no mebo a
yes me no ka say the
stadium no mo akuja baabie
the team the report am say keys no they call MC office
okay MC office no say omo meye park na omo nyinto no omo kopo obi man me ntiase chem
yes the supporters sneaking in and say once I say park ni be community ni dia ombenya obi odi team elebo oboase weekend bia ombenya match ahwenti MC no NGK no ombe po bia odi team elebo oboase as good number bi ma
there's Oma Kope Division 2 bia baba. There's a football asabo boase.
Asabo boase. And one of the supporters no. Can we say if so Division 2 because of Boboa champion charge no 10,000 Ghana cedis. In a amount for away. In win there omudikini
command. Stands na stadium champion there.
Stadium there according to Nkata mini no facility they can as good home. Edman but any champion property. Insanity.
And they say workers were go for adwuma
me buy ye ba say the better workers too e wa say security man any papa ba ko no so stadium mu na o mapa mo efia say na even na new bibia say for crampo ye training wa almost so ka almost o mo ko no mututu gate no sadety
measure ge be sabo bo ase
mate time
okay say apam dia ni if you rat what that's what I'm match babo quick one na ve yeah said they are manani
I go supporters locked up defense
Arsenal ne Manchester United ne man ko yema ye na ye discuss
he said I heading tino they are no Tama Kopman liking stomach running Hamza Issa to Romario as he saves his career at Hasufuk.
Koi say headline
Tino na de nanye Hamza Issa dia Kopman ka sembaye
and no born be it's a game has control dominated throughout
so Hamza
ka sembaye
Hamza ye adwuma papa
I say boy dey obi aga sembaye
tawo ye adwuma o Asibe reminds House of Folk fans of Bequin and Coleman na Bequin na Coleman na Bequin na Coleman
ninya airline
any as he takes out friends Jonathan Sowa Tama we he baby Jonathan jabia na sibe wo ho woni no ba bia munga mu Tama sa wo ka na Bequin na Coleman
they say one scene
oh say we crowd me ho pa na unse Ghana ha de wo pe video na but one no de jai esibe ye Sowa ho adwuma papa so obi a ohebo no bia be dia dance na me ba bem outline se ne House fofo no ehihye ya omudi yi se omo planning match we has a plan you omo planning se match we the senate be so omo win and omo came omo the plan by ya omo timi be bia gyina biara no so gyina biara no one a key weapon the man mediama na esibe so gyina hono mo time we any man of the match esibe man of the match for taking out
okay
esa wo se mo be kwa mo no niaba and then some obo ase de no mu ohye
ba
some be fi ho
Zach yeah enko yeah mfa kakra bi enko kakra ana on be say we say
what do we say ya be dwuma de niaba ya ba de niaba
what ya be dwuma de
bon mame West Ham highlights na mame goals na a free game in the bar and
yeah be see you
and
I say yeah per se good analysis of the game
was one of
na you learn said there be any mistake game
and that game no was one of the games say we team na ukọ Kudus ho na one sign Kudus na uhwe Kudus we say no we a mistake for not going in for Mohamed Kudus. Gradually he's picking up and team no enche be aba ya Kudus team even with Bowen and Paqueta na recent time games you go see say omo ko manima any good thing about the West Ham team bia no if Kudus wo
yeah maba wo see o team na akọ no ho na ye den
na otwe ho free no ho
ubenu
yes ubenu
wa am na call no ho no
o say o Chelsea ko ho Arsenal ko
Arsenal we link aso no ko
okay the be Manchester
Manchester
enya ten hag anata o wa ya Arsenal Kudus no
in fact you need so
United didn't go to Kudus
me person me can sem na to aso
the head coach Kudus or the neje
na den wa on go pen dey ya
and the nim
okay
nim de o da benya enya hwi o say Manchester na oh as no dem maybe o
no
I've not said he said there be o player me message no so no how can I say there be as I mean okay jibo player me message no so no
no one carry you
there be me see I don't know
say no nim say for fact but me worry ni say why is it not surprising the entire player Ten Hag coach no wako almost all the players on trying to bring them to Manchester but on call on that I
don't know meaning why Ten Hag didn't go.
Sibo unim. The entire Ten Hag won pay Kudus da no on go pay bi da.
I mean to me kasa won pay ne da.
Was so publicly they mad da.
But links
there hasn't been any link oh.
No ma link ne da.
Links dey who links.
But the only club ani Kudus agent be confirm say he was almost there but later on omo change their mind there Chelsea.
And at a point Brighton
yes. Brighton omo agree with Ayas but mo ntimi agree with Kudus
because and then decide to we have to be fair because you are saying be an the entire Ateta copy Kai Havertz besine ontimi nchirem the entire ko farmers Mount sikana yekeka ni nyina so sen the West Ham to Kudus so coaches no almost some answer questions seriously so what me confirm Messi Mount and Kai Havertz
because I say according to
on quite the coach boy no you know what he can do once you near to me akofa Kai Havertz eja Kudus no ade ode no matre no who go no
it was the control the pass
no Ateta me
in the first place the pass from Naif Aguerd maybe I know Gina boss pass the first control of
Kudus must go.
So look at what the control and the finish was exceptional. I think say Kudus and the control
yeah no one see
control
not in a trum
uniform cra so them panya no should go no I think say Kudus is gradually showing say Premier League
earlier on am Jibo here discussion be outside say you see more is more experience.
Yeah.
Time Kudus by na on say in their last 3 games or 4, he's always started.
Yeah, he started.
And Obadiatun say Kudus has added a lot to his game.
Yeah.
Because bar for front saying not here. And now I was there no more saying you watch it very well. Yeah. Now and now all of a sudden the fans are beginning to love him.
Yeah, some special.
Or touchy Bob,
yeah. Who's that?
Time on we in film, there was standing ovation.
Yes.
The whole park stood up.
Who's that now? So Mukumunima.
Next year we will go for
so
him.
If West Ham are attacking,
the West Ham they know we.
Are there Omunimia and said they know say Bonu Kudus was BBC. And to anytime he touches the ball, yes, or touch a ball, no matter say ADD because they know say Kudus touch a ball on the big baby from Aba. I think I love the way I take the like he's selling in England. I think say you about so and it was emphatic victory.
But Kai Council said Nananom buy and West Ham vocal 33. Emma come 10 minutes can work at the take.
Born 90 minutes.
Namunim wedi.
Born 90 minutes.
And some more cannon I will be at the baby cano.
Obama sana go third go nearby.
The only person of Baba 2 go. Rice. Rice na buy and third go buy. Saka ne Martinelli Bemu later cry.
Somebody can first two.
The first two was trainer a trainer no. Zichenko.
And Obina
and Rice. And Hona Wasano. Omienu. Hey. Onimbo. And they all kinds of Onimbo. I'm no crown on Yabie. But I also no admit because coach near started born. I'm saying. How does he see West Ham? Oko parody Patrick Juan Vieira, Jorginho, and Kai Havertz against some midfielders we. So what I say? And the opposite says say. And right from the word go no. Now say what continue or Kobo Paqueta and almost South American midfielder. Edson Alvarez, Kudus. Where mo now de internet is idea no na agoka ba Arsenal tamana nanom ba ende na you say Newcastle in trouble. Have you go Old Trafford? Straight to Old Trafford yenko. Who na ba bia yenko.
Ade o mu nya ne say me
I was in rank for the HS we won't do see.
And they
bring Jose back.
Ade o mu nya ne say Mr.
Otuo is a living prophet and
we still believe say Ten Hag is still the right man to change United's fortune. TSMB.
Okay.
Manchester United
is the right man to change the Manchester United fortune.
And the team Bia Obon home in Premier League Bia no. For a number of period they've been there, or more, a lot of changes.
Okay. You then the program here no KJ Town Dr. Men's Habanaka. Police Fabao. My you for
their team. And I've done extensive job in Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. Now assembly. As at the second season of Pep Guardiola, Djibouti. The Bianam so to take assembly was here and there. Makoni yenhwemu nsisa anya sanity.
Okay. Hey.
Pep Guardiola as at the second season was spending 408 million.
As at time,
the second season.
I say anything because Arsenal can is quite.
The second season.
As at second season.
Yes, second season.
Yes,
as at second season. White.
It's in the first and second combined.
Okay, in Obaye no.
Yes.
By are you talking about by the third transfer window?
Yeah.
Because football here has a second season now, you don't get it.
So by the third
windows the little player. So as at the third window, now I spending 400.
Yes.
Because also be
sanity.
Okay.
No, I spending 408 million, 190 plus
painstaking investment.
And then
almost checking in by the close of the season.
I've done a year my year. Laporte 65 million euros. Benjamin Mendy 57 million euros. John Stones 55 million.
Hey, John Stones,
he came in his
in the second season.
So I my year no, and I've done my work. And you know, I simply make a be challenge. Thank you, Jibo. Thank you, Jibo. Kawaka 52 million. Bernardo Silva from France 50 million. Ederson 40 million. Gabriel Jesus 32 million. Danilo 30 million. Ike Gondigan 27 million. Nolito 80 million. Claudio Bravo 80 million. Who is that Luis? City go find by England first. 12 million.
Bravo that's about first season.
12 million.
Bravo about first season.
Zinchenko 2.2 million. Who is a Rulli keeper now for you know City that buy first. 4.7 million. There's one boy Kayode 3.8 million. Pablo Mari yeah Arsenal go find by City the sign of no call loan Girona before he came to Arsenal. In all 4
but do oye mo wan nkeka mo mo do wa nkeka
and Obakabo
the mahwe
Bravo take Bravo out because Bravo about first season. I know do be me say
first and second season
okay
first and second season combined
No, it's 24.
no send 408 million on 17 different players.
Okay.
So as at second season Pep Guardiola have 17 different players no was sign for Man City because no team near there any own team no Pambe Brave film
because you just crack and want
no Pambe Brave film
say no yeah fan say yeah nyintum but say the be mo akwa
me dem titumpa and for titumpa mo dem
Bravo do la second season no na say ne hye no sa no woka
O mani nwie.
so
it is not the signings but the results
the signing
the signing
makes
and the results
your signing makes
na seconds na results to say
that you signings
on send your table for any more to achieve. Ba kwa na refs the top na she the to ba no so no. We dey me no man nkwai.
Signings no makes your team how
continue.
But
so enti oya ewie no enti na eye
the guys are about for
so
that's on the second season.
yes the second season so these are the signings and
the second season we say we league them.
o second season
o nya botre
mo man make it point
o man making the point
I said
sometimes we say
so crowd
I know my fan
and I'm also
o kwati abofro eni motu akiretu
tie mo side menya
be have be odi aboba no be she yagi to the to aso
eti mitoto to share the amount he spend
408 million.
yes no spending a lot of money to build that squad now or DJ on 17 different players as my again 2016 17 and 18 as some year can you
but your mom check it like to boy check it year Laporta joining
Laporta
go aboni di aka ho check year Laporta joining
Pep
third season say me say so why painstaking see as so camera for year Ben Laporta joining yeah,
no, it should be Pep third season.
Or say you dey nyabutre so.
Once
say painstaking there na.
E do to catch no no consider be betumi.
Ayen ye na say we dey jo akwa. O dey akoka sika no am na trate.
O no wadi nkunuma ye nyina nka bi o.
My hu say.
Yanko so be so kire say.
Asa me say me kan na.
We dey Laporta there.
No me say me yam. Me say me nya exact date no.
O dey kan say.
Enti asma ye kan nya na say if Obisa need 17 players to make that team, as my can Jibo, Obisa need 57 million in 2016.
But your Pep call year ben, or by year ben.
2016.
Laporta joined City in June 2018, July 2018. And we have finished the second season.
That should be the third.
Okay. So one, we will do a lot of them. Yeah, and back.
A beer no.
We Laporta there na.
Me yamo.
As
I can say, Jibo, in all, he assigned 51 different players, averaging 6 players a season.
Okay.
In all, averaging 6
in the 7th season also.
I was saying 51 players, averaging 6 players a season. And the average
average season.
They say there was so boy.
But the more like to my
they say so boy. On say
average season.
Tio presentation as Akito you know. Once a way a fat based presentation.
Laporta then I say as
we a fat based presentation.
We be answer no.
Enti when about facts first thing people say na Ten Hag second season was spent the same.
Is it true that John Stones was not signed by Pep?
No, he was signed by Pep.
They signed him before he came.
No, he was signed by
Pep na sign no.
He was signed by
Oba no otwen no. ɛno so yɛbae no ho
ɔna saa ne no
sɛ Laporta deɛ no yɛ one
second season of spend it say
enti no asma eke nyane say today Ten Hag in terms of spending
second season
ɛso around 400
for say
more than that
no said oh that be
more than that
some
guys say to ababa never born no
that be ambo but asma eke nyane say
to aso you make your point here
today you can permanent signings ajibu signings no you and I know say most of them it wasn't Ten Hag signing one
signing say
meba Casemiro obi enu kwan Casemiro fast Manchester United
oh no that don't do that
meba
don't do that
oh meba
don't menyesa
ma come as
it menyesa
it was
meba me advice so beto aso anu menyesa tie when players abobom did say Pep Guardiola
oh meba asa me came come
players who never kicked Oma amobo amane da. Omo nyina wo do oma fefra 17.
No, asa me
we dey Casemiro obi na Simon.
Tie. Na United akọ Frankie de Jong. Akwa season be close. United lost to Brentford and Brighton. And there was a need for panic buying. And omo dey fans United be ma.
But he later on became the best player.
Manchester United accepted. And oba.
Casemiro onye Ten Hag signing and
no, so it is obvious fact that Casemiro the player that he wanted.
No, it wasn't the first choice. But eventually he
don't care any choice. No one care any choice.
He
wasn't even any choice. Casemiro the oba from nowhere.
I critical.
And from nowhere. And Casemiro Kenya say if all these managers the luxury to build a team of their own today, permanent signing United 8 permanent in terms of permanent signings. Individual.
How many has he signed?
Permanent. We loan free more.
Loan player go say go Mobi in Champions League.
Mr. say we permanent loan through a permanent sign 8 players.
What's the difference here?
Difference in
mobile man. Don't they play for them?
They play.
David Raya only loan for Arsenal. Into ball was not China and gown.
Oh, so
no, don't do that dichotomy. They are all players playing for him. Memfa Samba players on Bobo man Obi say go obeji go no Obeka say Ten Hag got 3 points Memfa permanent signing
Asma
stop to the end na they okay we are doing final
Asma you can say Ten Hag is a very good coach he say the Manchester United off the foot issue the board a problem. The board have always been a problem. The board have always been a problem. And great managers, great players have suffered from their mismanagement of the club. And great managers great managers and great players have suffered from the Glazers mismanagement. And no have been a baby but Ten Hag what him say
Ten Hag illegal I ask somebody go fan no Agwano we Holland no nim dey theory
Mikra 408 million pounds and usukura 412 million pounds. And then I say they could just. And now
but let me say this real quick. I said that I did fact-finding research. Laporte joined in January 2018, which was part of the second season. Nobody can come and I did a fact-finding project. Me a fact-finding project. And second season. Maybe I may
the total amount spent within that period now the man may interested. So tell me chances. So offer Laporte to buy 70th season or 80th season, maybe interested. But I will say after the second season, money spent by Pep Guardiola on players.
Yeah, 408 million
pounds.
Yes.
Okay. Ten Hag won the second season. Was spending 412 million pounds. So to 10 years, was spending 412.1 million pounds.
But we are sorry.
And about also meba.
We are sorry. Munti have video or the inflation. Or the 50 plus 20.
But players here the buy. Our boy Jones.
You are very inflation.
Our ball Laporte 65 no. Say you and Laporte any John Stones the same season.
That's what come.
I don't know one say John Stones 55. ABA Pep Guardiola first season 2016. Say Laporte 65. ABA and the third season. And the empty scans will become 55 and 65 on your pay. Because you told me this is
you are
good.
We are fact time. One hour is a hulu post.
Yeah, this guy in Asham and some could do an amokotade. And about Coquena, Okrana 412. No, the Tadi noon. Nabacoso ball modern or the Tadi Duno 20. At the end of the day, Ejina how will be able to spend music. But why a mouth can send the man as would do 5 and the best of all problem amount. So to the mechanasi. And no non channel. I think Lionel Akito Namno, a Bemana Yedin, and the Amanu to defend the case. No, that the entire makers and say Pep Guardiola, as at the second season, was on his way winning the Premier League title. Ten Hag, closer to
the Avenue started. League, you know, about 10 weeks actually.
No,
you can still win this league. He can still win this league.
Me fool say Zach share more of Manchester United as a club and the challenges they are going through than so be that comparison. Because coaches now come are currently they are still in the Premier League club. Pep. I'm the Zoman Acheampong Premier League. Based on clubs or my coaching for a long period. Club as at the second season, Mr. Otuo was challenging for top 4. What do you say? Debbie? Yes, check. No. Check. Club second season he qualified for Champions League. And the first season over saw club and no so mudi 7 to the day and no more Europa final. So tell me say. When we are that comparison now so too. Am I way in here because those coaches you could see improvement position resource. And they
I got that question. I say my uncle we and uncle compare positions.
Say them busa na mo ka say say
tina me ga say etu na na ekwa na eti abofre de ni mutu akire tu ni bi tina ye de obeto abo no ho man ka say na akire onzo wi o de abo no ho eti be ma boda de be say let's look at the Manchester United problem because ordinary to club any Pep Guardiola one ebema na ye den the amount to defend the current situation at Manchester United. Okay. Ye fa from coaching level la to e dey kwan ye fa so saki coach most times. Me nka say dey bia sa na tie. Ye hu coaches a omo wini but still clubs no more party ways. So to the mention say but dodo na no time ye pam coach when results are not going well. E chere say untimi manage team ni to get results. As at this stage, Mr. the kind of records Ten Hag break with Manchester United no. It's like they are well starting the Premier League since 86-87 season. Ten Hag.
Now they have 61 record. Yes, it be 61. That when I have fat finding, yes, record we break 61, 62 debut.
That's a negative record.
The number of games, home games United are lose win 5 out of 10 games at home. 5 defeats.
When you say
since Obama said this season.
Time before again Manchester United they defending champions of the Carabao Cup. By the time
record.
By the time I'm to
defending champion I go say train on home.
By the time by the time United AJ Carabao Cup in the last season their winning percentage was 72.1. As at Enra after losing against Newcastle. From then no more Carabao Cup no be pim Enra game no more boy no. Their winning percentage has dropped to 50.1%. It tells you say resource of the club ever from.
But Ten Hag has
And
the
you cannot take
highest winning percentage.
You cannot take
the highest winning percentage.
You cannot take Ten Hag out of the problems. Jack, only me say them Ten Hag.
Or Jose.
Yes, Ten Hag
winning percentage
has the highest
winning percentage.
And in terms of
you see 15 matches, they've lost 8.
Yeah.
In the last 15 and still our highest winning percentage.
Check it. Last
2
weeks. How many matches in all competition in Manchester lose this season at home?
I want to shoot 5 matches.
5 matches at home.
Check your scoreline. No? What they check?
3-0. 4.
This is not Manchester United. Old Trafford.
The only time no.
Yeah.
It is at the home what there.
Yes, this is not Manchester United.
Home the Obwa.
Only last season too. Or started to go through these problems. What Ole did, the Ole here and say he even changed the setup of Manchester United team. And now Ole call 3 back now. Baby, I'm a Ten Hag. To any problem they say. Any problem they say. He's refusing to change his hands on how to set up Manchester United team now. Especially Akoye team more concede goals. Now we need first choice defenders now. So we do that stage now. You defend with numbers. They said the only last season. Okay, only 2 points. Meaning the power. And no move to 3 back. O move to 3 back now. First game no move to 3 back no. And no share Tottenham 3-0 no. Okay, that game no. Then Manchester started some more pecking results. But to Ten Hag there now, United they losing. It looks like only a way to stop Manchester United from losing. Agreed. And no na tio. Maybe how you want to play.
No.
How a choir person
Alessandro, he makes a lot of difference.
A choir person of fast ball.
A choir person cause no share who.
A choir person of fast ball. You need certain players. Say the be our system no. But at the end ma coach you good. So too. The ma coach you good ni say what could difficult situation mo. Na otimi ye bibi every situation. It's not like Mizoto Asema Yeken. It's not like even the top coaches in the Premier League. I got some G Premier League, you know. Was it 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago? I'm saying 2 seasons ago. Manchester City started some more conceding. Yeah. United were conceding. Manchester City were conceding. And then Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, that was 2 seasons ago.
Last season, Mizoto virtually the back four was centre backs to stop clubs from scoring against Manchester City.
So no such both stones.
Manchester there can once more. You don't have your first choice back four. What do? You defend with numbers. It's at a point Mizoto try be before. Try be before at least say there be a benya resource about body players no confidence. It's players no more plan bar. Then you move back to the Enimo as Ten Hag. And then am we a good coach. To say when you watch Manchester United, at a point people say so when is our players in here, why don't you move to 3 back? At least when you are defending, you have a lot of players who actually are defending. But what there? What's a 4-3-3 na near show? Unya players near show that's all. I mean they share Manchester. Look at what they see Old Trafford. Me share Manchester United am too. The team looks so poor. They say no game of Newcastle boy. It wasn't like I say any Manchester United never ball. The only thing I
follow up some information and what was so say. What's he saying? What's it good morning? Listen and watch him from the other side of town. Zakito is just in denial. He's like a young lady who has been prophesied that her mother-in-law is a witch. There's no way anyone can change their mind. I feel so sorry and terrible as a United supporter this morning. Baby, but
when the same thing had made them happy last season.
Yes, Zakito.
Mr. Tuo, mami kase. Okay, say last Zakito. Jibo. Okay, say mami
a coach. When a coach, you guys are a good coach. When a new me koyi. When time I guys a coach, a bad coach. When coach into me results. So tell me to say.
It's the 6th time I can say.
No, yes. If no.
Now you say Debbie, I say.
But the only thing is say
the team will be better in January.
Time third goal ne buy no. Number 7 here back home. I dare na me hwe ne say supporters no. But owura tunnel no mu to the dressing room no na supporters ne ball mo nsema no. It's the only thing I keep Ten Hag and they at Manchester United. The support of the owners.
No. Because they've changed coaches.
Yeah, they full said
any results happen, you less allow him.
But
Ten Hag, the manager was a coach.
He needs to change it.
A coach who was supporters to sack Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's true.
Top club legend.
It's true.
Mario no munya bi aseka
Ateta lineup no the boy no. Any results na e see no. Eche how Carabao Cup no. Amanfo mfa serious. England ni bro ni pa de.
But the boy him say players no munya opportunity so mo yes an. Carabao ama munya bi mo bi mu.
Agreed, but it depends so
Chris Nelson.
Coach Biano so coach Biano. Or on the first 11. So attention. Reason why on the first 11 is or you certain say players when you be na besia. Players when mu dey me do mo bo amenya resource. And I want the subs. In case BBC and am say me change BB na me dem aba. Enra game na you heard so too. The controversies around the game sum up the Carabao Cup. A competition without VAR until same say about semi-final was a final. So tell me can I say? So on the mention no. Eti to a West Ham first go ya. To say VAR ewo hwa. I'm not sure aka West Ham first go no e be stand. Eti baby aye way anyhow the English spend on their football. Now say such a competition, latter stage of the competition, it tells you how a beba with a lot of controversies. But you know, Zoto, also yes, West Ham coacher, These are some of the trophies based on the materials now. And so it will be competitive war to win the Celebaya supporters in the budget.
Okay.
Me say West Ham, Aston Villa, Zoto look at the materials of
And you
yes.
And yet clubs need dia.
Clubs need dia. But
also better than
players now mobile West Ham you know. Either they are close or equally good like among top teams no.
And then so where the way West Ham set up. Saying can you David Moyes na any other coach? This is the way they will set up.
Yeah.
Said Barama, Paqueta, Kudus. What the hell more?
Bowen as a
But on another day, no. David Moyes work here. Brad didn't be nothing. Problem.
But it's good. Kudus. As I know, he was used at the proper position, and it was like everything good about West Ham team was around Mohamed Kudus. The support when you free supporters say they are more accepting as a player obet me a change BB at the Ama West Ham club. Inti Arsenal out of Carabao Cup. Say aka City the so free match.
Out
the
defending champions are out.
Yes, say aka champions.
It's a blessing for
you. Say City must say a blessing.
With
the injuries that we have and problem we have Ufrims are now. Kakana or no the Champions League.
Champions League. About whether Gary Neville has say Balfour is perfectly right. During the game, the Newcastle fans were singing "You are getting sacked in the morning."
Yeah.
The commentator then asked Gary, who was a co-commentator, about his opinion, and he said, "From the way they are playing like under nines, and the way their way supporters are not far from right. And if it continues, Ten Hag could be sacked." Man United worst home start to a campaign since 1930.
Yeah.
And their worst start to a campaign since 1962, 63. Okay, the consolation for Manchester United finds that this wasn't anywhere near okay. On and on and on. Zach, there are a lot of way a man fulfill say.
I'm Newcastle for no, take Manchester for no.
Yeah.
Once they do 60.
I'm making 8 changes.
They do 60 minutes, no. Na Manchester supporters ni be coffee. Yeah. I want Newcastle supporters na sate. We have seen you sneaking out of the stadium.
And Old Trafford is falling. Old Trafford is falling.
West Ham
Old Trafford is falling. Yeah. I'm saying the Glazers are staying for 10 more years. Or seem few do Glazer and cover be and few do. That's it. But for Emre Fini uncle. Brian.
Because I
Yanko.
You know, so at Nana come President Kabia and somehow even striker air came and it baby up. We know I say baby I will dream. And can over request for me voice about 2-3 months ago. I may come about Ten Hag and Manchester United, but Ronnie Fee. Mr. Two. Now I've predicted this, and I told you on this platform say Ten Hag is only hanging on because of Manchester United supporters. Or more. You coaches said and they think say they have to give him that he can cry.
He's there for performance because he performed.
For performance,
he managed any
he not done anything. He's not done anything more than the early year.
Ten Hag is there because he performed last year.
What I say, he's not done anything the early year on San. They just said on Meno, but all these coaches were sacked. And even in that time, almost like
in 2 years.
Oh, yes, Mr. Two.
How can you say this?
In Champions or that time,
only first season or this saying or the Europa League. First season he played Champions League. Then you tell me that
I'm supporting. With all these negative records that break here or continue breaking, Mr. Two, in the last 3-4 days, Manchester United have conceded 6 goals.
How many days?
Last 3-4 days. Manchester City and Newcastle. 6 goals.
I don't
know.
It's a breaking record.
It's the point.
I call breaking.
You see?
And point me now say Newcastle coach no or friend supporters because some days on Manchester.
By injuries are.
You know coach be about injuries.
And
I'm make sure say it got to your point at the point in time. Not Chris Smalling. Any Akoke say Phil Jones one of the Manchester center defense.
And I'm going for Jones.
Yes.
No man more.
Oh, send them fan of by.
Let's
and these are the coaches are they requested.
Okay, no man can say Phil Jones and Chris Smalling and the ball for 5 Man United last league trophy. So they are not who can the trust are. Yes, these are players that won the Premier League in 2013. And you can't tell us Chris Smalling and this Phil Jones. They are Premier League winners.
I
will forgive him. I will forgive him.
A good reminder.
But me say can last if you allow, of course, I will forgive him. Oh, when coach is allowed to take the board decisions. When he started doing away with the Ronaldos, doing away with the year and them, no. So to make us say the supporters will start judging him by any decisions that all taking. Okay. And then about backing on. I can't answer.
All right.
Because coach is on your far from being sacked. Forget about supporters bomb the man. Just some mono, you're sacking not supporters, everybody is a mono. And you know, the Manchester United air corner and the kind of performance or day man. If you continues the next 2-3 games, is to over announcement.
But there's a fixtures in your mom. Or I think they're playing one easier game.
No, they're going to Fulham.
And Fulham, it shouldn't be too difficult. Fulham for no. Kevin Cole.
I don't know difficult game.
Or you know Copenhagen. Omba he'll play Luton. Or Massa.
Fanso be Luton. Old Trafford.
I'm the fixtures now were holding.
This the Manchester United team be beat me see.
Oh, Luton to be beat.
Because Thomas be beat you to Manchester United under Ten Hag. Oh, the problem I can say.
And the good news almost try and
the defensive coach no. Our form. Who's a much more of a coach or want to be in advance at any point in time. The Emma in the injuries now. Emma the team now is so open now. No. Sometimes when you see that say who need that squad now open now and so to say that only year you change your strategy and you try to close it up kakra. You don't open up so much. You don't go attack.
It's difficult to break down Ole's defense.
Not that now because at that time when who say that's the best system we went to Obama made for no Dawson. So on defended from the back there or defended from the middle. But where the same thing echo. Even though when the team is not performing, when the defensive not acquire them still open up. So it comes back to the ability to defend
Captain,
the play as a defensive. That's where I have a problem with it. So yes, and now what responsibility number not one year. na me ka radio ko house other ko see house of folk ni mediama and no to okay now I was so much for house of folk. I was feeling for them because they're not air course no.
Obisi Fred should be forgiven. Say Onyevi Fred.
Oh, I was feeling for house of folk, the club house of folk. A club na Accra Sports Stadium. Team be alcohol no freeze or board at neutral venue. Na otimi dey ope. So the Samaritans will go to Accra omo kono ma yabo. Ye ko house of folk ye kwesi ampa mo kono konya draw no mko. And it will be becoming worrying. Looking at how they were performing in the preseason, off-season, they are no more yet. Season embarrassing. But then I also said the meeting that they had at the World Trade Center, where they had all the stakeholders, including the supporters, telling the players their minds, telling the players said there's some more because maybe free them to team so do no more there. So coach and so management here they can also request from the players. That the ability to kill yourself for the team, go to that extra mile. Our players bet team here. I can say wait there. Players now come more, Now it was lacking in House of Folk. Oh yeah, the last 2 games after the meeting, game against Baby because that any meeting about Baby the likelihood now because lose was high. Come team could tell no House of Folk could have gone there. You be no more you 2 no more person said lose or out you lose or bofakano. But this, when the supporters and all the stakeholders met them, when they told them their minds, demanding a lot from them, say, hey, you guys, and they House of Folk, more enjoy. First, Muko training, you have to travel around Accra and Okofie. You have to do this, you have to do all those, have been settled by the management. What else do you expect the management to do? Yes, the coach must have been a problem. But then I'm also supporters, the more year, that's the place, more year, outside the coach, and no and this attitude no be show mu no and no man House of Folk yes that can do spirit no the players no will start and then no answer back no so the last 2 games House of Folk has been fantastic top level against Mediama top form playing in Africa and then you see say a team and the mentality now is on the high but how House of Folk tamed them how they were able to score that 3 goals first goal I will forgive them because goalkeeper no mean they know honestly, the keeper a full power from the goalkeeper. But aside them, so from the last 2 goals, I'm sure it tells you say this is the players.
No crazy, I mean, still number champions in India, because practically you realize that there were a lot of. To say our second goal, why they all followed the ball.
That's it.
And then a player no running. The ball and left 1 defender.
Third goal,
not running a third goal.
Third goal on that infringement on
and there was no defense. And then you call the uncle the ball and leave.
Mr. Tomo Kono. So when the House of Folk team is in fact, Bibia in fact, things are falling apart. It's almost free saying, don't forget, Omokono at the back of their minds. 5-1 be Omkosha has last Timo. So the news said the team House of Folk are weakened to the extent that they can attack them. So no mere 2 attacking conscious, and they were not looking at that the small details of the game.
Against Ali,
you see, they will not play like that. Even though Ali would
you should be able to beat them.
Ali,
see, comes a hard on messages.
To some extent has.
So they should do
something profile in Africa.
Look at me.
So let's okay.
You leave all they were 3 against 1.
That's
one. One repeat with 3 against 1. How can you do that? How can you do that?
And the
3
coach
against 1.
3 days ago, the coach was talking about the defensive organization. So if he did something, and you don't expect them to do this.
But if you want
to be honest with you, now me dear man knew any say. I'm could for House of Folk. Not the news say House of Folk, whatever they do with the form of make share. So kudos to them. The coach now acknowledge say we had the best home game, but the game against Bebianino also comes at the top game, some sort of it. So if they can continue from this, any game on boy, if that commitment no, or between their man, the league moves to and far
very intelligent guy.
Yes, or very unselfish pass. I of your pass. Will be go for the kill. But how is it to the player? So it was a good game for House of Folk. And before losing on the first game in 7 games.
20 minutes, I'm so one wakasa.
And I watching a content.
Hey,
watching no content.
Yeah, quite.
And also Legon cities back from Samates on the way, no. So on the sofa attack. Yabompa say Yakopon come hona. So almost no be no Holman there. Kofono Ajiji Jeffrey on any omonomenti no.
So what are the teams still traveling in the night
without security? That's a good question.
So I say we are back. Say so 2 bus. So 2 bus free. Samurai boy. Now the Namwa be pim baby any so besna concline. Anadwa. So you either wait till the next morning or you get security people to take you. Can the Romo saying Udru Hana police we might do any nom do call. Where we are lucky to play BM
Nisika. How the betria.
So you do arrangements with the security police for.
I don't say me do. Nina never back to how your football is being arranged. And only maybe a issue you know. Last 2 years, 3 seasons ago, what I checked the last 4 seasons. See a ball league, I was Ghana here we are. Yan Tisse, I'm Robert Sakwa attacking the Bassa.
That one and uncle Yasem, Papa.
Because we know, it do be no more head driver, no car, no, or 2 room, or so only 2 bars, because I had no master. So, the Cofrage no man cool, but now it be a whole intino. I say omoye tama enche na oka asembi tama copman ne na assistant ne bands issue ne bae no na oka say edu ba bia House of Folk ntiase say em say emrofo no emwa wo mo because emrofo no ba omo do madwin bi na enam ompene ma won ka say nkire no ompene ma won nya ni say ompene ma that they come with their own mindset after meeting no and no maybe assistant kakra na me gidi say eno so abeka ho bi me ka say
wabu ade
yes and na wati asem so and now this is how House of Folk approach the game and ade we were done by Ghanaian tacticians and technicians coaches Ghanaian coaches me put it simple first no catch the cop man say medium for almost strength no me ensa first one and they say medium believe in kicking the ball almost so many corner almost born long targeted the other pole no second pole no and House of Folk should be watchful because some more defenders are on baby head the ball no and I say players some more on baby head the ball no diashe and on baby pim diashe the second one almost catch it almost and they say almost good dead ball expert and as a specialist and my house in committee infringement around 18 no baby because it is as good as one more penalty. Then the third one no say even though midfielders no ho nya din but in terms of say ball down mo na no there betim dey bibia and target man sowa enti dey say ye ni say make sure some be frustrate sowa obi nyina sowa so obi nya sowa ho adwuma mo ma sowa control ball no or control so no turn so obebo ache and so wo hwe ya obi ohwe ball no bia be hu say enra asibe was more closer to sowa edu ebi no omo ka se so wa no eni animu ho no mo a ama ni media ma animu ho no nyina ya mre e week edu be se so we again edu ebi na so afi no drop deep into the middle afi edu ebi no complaining he was talking too much I wonder why or try again mu kra ewie because na say edu ebi na say referee ja no kwan da because of the way he was complaining too much and other things been more no more here I think House of Folk map up strategy a etimidi game no
okay.
Edi ma wo mo and
won so ata fa on film
edi wait me edi win no etimi bi o mo nti edu ba bi a team ye nipa nyina na ye obi a won part to play na the results aba ba ye na copman na ye bo na ba so tama insu atre
no mo mkeka ansem we nya de ne o mo anko coach
tama hu se
enti na asem fa o mo an se because abrofi on ba at cost the o chire sa points we nyina ya dia win o mfa ne
say coach ya fa coach sa no ma fa back group staff normal boy. Some of these yeah normal serve as backroom staff. Obo how when you direct close to you know but it make Coco Banessa. And then match no time adding you. Oh, man will be a friend agro. It's a difficult match.
Match is weird.
Oh, the one said well no particularly because I did not mean to be an eba. In short for even from last season, home honomo. Now I didn't say about and no yade bakwa omukura. I think last season they were the best home team. If you me a writer, say pass over because of question there. We have to focus. I mean, more than 2 teams. It me kokosha or more. And in short, hop pass over was over there. One difficult place to go. And we one. Kotoko themselves are not good away travelers even this season.
They are the best away team before any officials.
And Emma me comfortable with fencing. We know the mawomo. The other side of it, the Masokredu factor. The Masokredu factor is very, 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 very important. And we had the instructor team Natama. Bibi no
wa. If one mem, omom can't score line.
Oh, Tama. Omo no madada.
Tom say a question.
The last time me check it and say me confirm na me ko hunto kwantina. Ya na say
the last time me da.
For instance, eno numre say ye pon house match na ba ko catch me say chale ye game no ya e mu odin o. Ena me bisa say na de no say unim coach na ene ne ko bo no. So nyamre.
Na say okay.
Okay chile mo say unim coach na ene ne ko bo no so nyamre.
So say mu odin.
Ena ono so unim kotokonim coach na mu no so unim kotokonim. So ti ase enti se ba ne se bia say ye mu kotokomo adwuma onim battles obetima pressure o de be na adwuma. Enti no se ba se bia say ye see ye kobom paye de a ene e match mu odin pa. Ba me ade ba ko a me hu kotoko. Na no minister fu Yamfishi o ka chem say o mu nyina masa aba back. Oh say o mo ti dai kakra. Wo say
okay.
No mo fu say binu fa so twiti na ya no. Na o mo no bonyo.
Ba matia o masa.
Say na o fa say o mo.
Ba for me that Zach.
Enti ene match no.
O mti mu odin say the draw na.
Oh. Me ba ko ka chem say kotoko was slim win. Ba ko so say e betima pai. And all my can from Kotoko side, me and Swat and Timmy Tinga say,
yeah,
you mate.
But I win or draw. Win or draw.
No, I think that me Kopman, my share the games are so far as a bonina. Tactically, he's a very good coach. You could see coaching. So House of Folk Eberborna, you are seeing coaching in the House of Folk team. Good football, even when they were not winning. Okay, I've been consistent years, even when we were not winning. But say we team I as ya coach you more. So maybe be your partner. Just that a young fan.
But not is how it should be next. And
that is his opinion. Okay, game now so too. You could see say a coach who knows what he's doing. Who's on long boss be? And ra, who share na Saturday we miss me be nyim from Kopman. We know I seen say
Obaso GD say
this is a team that
in football they are backroom staff, the assistant coach.
Who
advise?
You had anti me say
na they hag dey back also ko you back on buy ya. On just so quiet for.
Or so onko bibia. Oni bi to. Omo hu say Mediama center backs no, and I said more defenders no, push forward. They realize that the 4 and 5 any pace. And so no me Hamza no. Omo je ball na panye no omo long ball okoya na a problem de ma asthma and Nuruddin because omo like a pace. You could see there was something about proper coaching. Again, what I can say Mr. Brofon de omo kromasia. Omanya hwe kra no sport talent and develop something for you. Okay, idea now, Okaza Kashala, Anya no. In the same interview, no say, but there's one boy, very good guy, just Osa. But I will need time to. Hamza.
He mentioned his name.
He mentioned his name. Say I have Hamza, just that or a small boy, he needs time to get to develop to reach where he's reaching. We are seeing Hamza properly well coached. I know coach and I say so on who Hamza. it reminds him of Romario.
Hey.
Yes, I say unse height.
That's crazy. So I got cover my height though.
I say
interviews in your bad though.
Yeah, so speaking. I say Hamza reminds him of Romario. I say Hamza height. Unse Romario no or form kakra. It's difficult to take ball from Hamza and very difficult to mark Hamza because of how the structure and Etienne and the House of Folk dominated the game. And the way Sabo na ko jinka obobono ayas basabo na ka so obono so tiki taka no we afa ye humi o pa total football and the coach and the House of Folk now they are playing very well and scoring 3 goals against Mediama to an easy thing to do and the Kopman I think yemon about so and the House of Folk actually say but go on consider I think still now no defensively but what you go now Sabon Bema Asibia, he's a very good defender, but I say or predator. Who say Dabi train. Bon, so across the border, I post one there, post one. Share. Oh my God, he has been a name baby no. The two is marking his player. It's SB space should be where the God knows Japan so head the ball. But many area no. As if say on no think my boy and say the ball will be played someone to know or another. Look at SB where he was standing. It's commission even offside in Bangor was offside no because he has run into where he shouldn't be. He's a very good center back. Ne anticipation, ne air boss ni bibia. But sometimes boy sade ni bi Lisandro. Ukaya.
Lisandro dey.
Yeah, Martinez. Sometimes he tries to overdo. Ball bia he defends it. Sade no. And he wants to defend every ball, and he ran from that position. Ball share. But I think it was a very good game. Yambo Kokman Abaso. Mr. Cho, the Sometymer team now, Masura Aberdenom, say no Molana up. Up on train. A Dio, short guy be very number 40. But choose is here on the ball on the right. Kobina Meda on the left. No about Abdurrahman through the middle. This is a front three. Now there are 2 boys who want to say, I had 3 who want to say, 2. A pacey and very skillful. Dio and Meda. And someone who question wins while you are in trouble. And then the 2 and 3 of Kotoko are in trouble because they are going to play against Meda and Dio, who are skillful and very pacey. Obechung. No about a method of Sadat, Mohamed Sadat, very bulky also or one day to tackle and do all those things. Then Manaf Umar in front of 2 people to Omobono. It's Manaf and the best screen move for Nina. Then any loose balls, Manaf picks it and punish the opponent. This is how they line up. Now which one there? Acquire a Corte on the right. Now the amount Omurato who is a Corte and Dio. Corte no, that attacking right backs. It was also just imagine say we are left back. Now Corte any Dio we go to Eba also. Corte.
Nickname up Dio on the man, but the deeper.
No, the deeper man
Corte. But the deeper or Friday no.
Okay.
Yeah. I like Sometymer City player now.
Yagito Adam for now.
I'm making better. Friday because
it was on the right. It's a Kotoko left back no. Whoever will play there, say number 11 no. Uncle Bois right left back ni biya so they are in trouble because Corte and Dio Sam ko fun mi nu nko an so to e trouble.
Dr. Oguma Gunda da.
Say you say man here any cheche mama. It was this is how they play. They are very good in passing the ball and try to. Let's not forget. Say last season, Kotoko ball draw no. Only has to focus one day, but in terms of draw, Lagos City's able draw one Kotoko score ball draw. But still, I know they were the best home team after a ball league in India. You know, a different team. Where a team they have Manafuma, a team they have Meda, Dio in top form.
Okay.
So what if you here now? Who space at the moment they will punish you.
Like me that's it.
And one very one to the game will very tight.
One winning.
It's a drawn game for me. Yeah, it's a drawn game for me.
Okay, then ask coach Nibeka said oni strikers no am ga je coach na kwadwofo adwuma na oye Ozembe kawa se kwadwofo adwuma na oye and one season I'm a fool say has nyom recruitment right this season
there can be no doctor
oh the Oyebia but me one thing is em to ubeti analyze issue ne the besi achina de ye besi achina ubetimi a discuss it but ebia unsusuye ne nyano na ochina ebebe so tere me china say enutina sometimes ya na me ka say Alaja can be odote a do time be na supporters criticize woma they should accept it no mo make sure some be correct them wrong than say mo be ba na battle na we have to oh yes sir the position of board member no dey above form so tell me chana say enti next season we has of folk support bia we need as well na me ne say support na ya adwene because they did good signings and baby a ball na do no zoto say what say obi complaining say ade no obi akoto player from division 1 division 2 a na dey Ghana ball no ni akiri eno na be problem say amanfo ko mu no we unya opportunity here division 2 and division 1 zoto obo say players ni bi ball mo ball no kra no omo ya de eche omo nya opportunity omo bo Premier League this season we dey move around all the clubs 18 clubs no bo Premier League no obo say majority of their signings players do no mo to omo na no enye division 1 division 2 ehonum go for players ni free eti ebia wate say ha sakoto kakare efri asekem unhwe na menko make comments ade na ha sakoto player from division 1 player na o share goals enura no Hamza mizoto hin ofri has twa say but today has here results e wa class sports to the Monday save us enti na me ni broni ni nya adwene say o make quick conclusion like has of folk well bad team and enye team on betimi ayi bibia enu ti na me ka say has board no wo bibi omonye ne manim ya na broni ne kamia ye say na niji ni sika wo je ho da na adwuma ye so ye
omonne ne kasa no
yes it was a good decision say board ne frɛ no de ne tena se ka kire no say omo materials to compete he should start working and now so we ye no after do say has of folk go good strikers
yeah
and I want it say has so good strikers by 3
they played well
oh Nazagito how can you use 2 weeks and I'm saying how can you use 2 weeks to work on strikers or member goals he was being lazy and excuse now no dey man like he wanted to shift blame to players no like has of folk and recruitment oh yes sir you put pressure on mom ko recruitment no
yeah
so tell me just say oh shift supporters na tension akọ then he started odoteo akambi oni start ni eye wo mo but adwuma na no ye na that particular moment he was being lazy and he was only enjoying his salary it omo de ne trans no so ke ma adwene che no after he's working like a coach even though too early see best start see be copman no but eno obi o hwe game no bi ehun say the players were dedicated omo fighting from the first minute to the last minute mediama anche side say ujina nu again no kwa so a based on group no makoto Champions League no mama hope say they can do well in the Champions League but I think the setup enra no has team no was very very good
okay so at
kakra bi wo ayi ya league no mzoto eduana na akoda first o
yeah
asemi nka me bese me ameka ma hu say
akoda first o
yes
nasa ko kan sa
because
I don't want to deserve some better.
I'm not saying it. Just a part of it. Listen to me. Utie me abeti mas ma make it. Eduana 2 weeks ago. No more than 11th of the league. But the next 2 weeks, Eduana ba better first. Inti e che say, asem be me che say. Enye league ya duru ba bia.
Conclusion na dey be kan ho.
Asa ka twen
Dabi man kasa nko fasa ba.
Wan ka dey say na won na be chem dey make.
Wa say wasante ye kan ho.
You too. Asa we na me bese meka, but man who say club administrators are starting to attack journalists. Say ye bobo Ghana hana say scoreline ye 3-4 ye say a fixed match. Ayi producers ni nkasa. Fa microphone nka de match rematin a. Busan time a meka gen say Adrian na bo for give me 4-2. Enra wo office busa no 4-2 yoto
no what you watch that
Oh,
so I say analysis now they can.
No, they remember. Now but say. Them about the way they fetch me. And that person the advert back with him.
Oh, yeah,
no, me that's all can. I'm not me analysis of the game now they can.
Analysis of the game.
Now on your call.
What them remember? Zakito.
Wo ye bibia ya bra na me ne we kwa na bra.
Share message you.
On your call no.
Yesterday.
Time Benny.
3-12.
Adeni.
Correct score.
4-2.
And that's at that time, no match is 0-0.
Yeah.
That's at this time, no match is 0-0.
Mo nyina mo bobo fixed matches so Ghana mo gugu Ghana football mo so na
na won na won send bra win.
Me per single football club administrator on me per single football club administrator on fa Bible. So we lead club on more fixed match o Ghana. Say more attack journalists. Yenti ha e na Alaja Kambeka say most of the Ghanaian Premier League clubs survive on a match fixing. Albert Kome and Kabi. Alaja Kambeka journalist. Albert Kome journalist.
Bet na match fixing.
Me say match fixing. Na match fixing na go for betting ba. See a fixing match no be nya score line bet no dey go gutwa. So tell me chance. So why do you blame journalists?
Okay.
See a bebo football game e o Ghana ha. Na me so 31 hour to the game. Na score line about 4-2 near bobo ni we na 4-2. How? Are the players no more magician? Mo ma ye ball ni neat.
Okay.
Mo yes anyoma no to kill our football.
Okay, now the other bro no a football administrator.
Onye football administrator.
Say na enye ene oblemo o manye.
Dem person chess o mu fool say. So say enura. Journalist be start so manya score line and say anyoma no. And no start attack journalist say Ghana ham kwa na ye bobo a. Score line ko ye 3 and now.
That's so many bases, so many kasa.
So tell me chana say.
Okay.
I think say Mzoto ye ma ye ball ni neat. Enu tina anope me carry Zakito so on for you for yin mame. Ayi for cast for ruling on as good players. When they establish say evidence me anya evidence say it was a fixed game. Anope look at the state of Obuasi Clean Sports Stadium.
I say
South them china say you can't throw kese na dey to as good so abro money evidence.
But the problem is as good supporters they are not fighting that
no fighting the crowd them so to money baby they mo care can no for more fighting the we say mo support ni mum. Kodogoni nso atema na enyoma mi ndu pe na wo game ni. Zutu and say na bafo kan about Kotoko away performance. Bafo this season Kotoko is the best performing away team based on matches yabo no league ni. Omni nso atema. Omu nyina fa 4.4 points away. Best performing team away Kotoko ni nso atema. Nti it's not like on the road Kotoko ye bad side. They are the best in the league. Maybe home no muntimi amase points NCC aduana mo that top. But away there Kotoko is the best performing team away. Game now Kotoko ni nso atema na ebo no. Mzoto Makajo said this season if there is a sider they can come in like Leicester City to win the Ghana Premier League in Nsuateman. Mayan right home off. Okay. In Nsuateman. Now if you want to win against Nsuateman, you need somebody to stop Manaf. He is the main engine of the
controller.
Team. Bibia Nsuateman Yebia is surrounded around Manaf. Now they can again one most of the midfielders attacking midfielders in the league in the say. Whilst Oye good with ball distribution, controlling the tempo of the game, he's a goal scorer.
Okay.
Obesa she go. So we need somebody to stop him. So might me stop on it there. Say Manaf nyani day. He said the one nyani this is in the league. I see Nsuateman winning. But Kotoko timi stop Manafa. ABN Nsuateman 2-1 B and now 1-0 B.
Okay.
But Kotoko timi stop na at least a draw will be a fair result. So
good. Bon. Fa nana so birthday no to sumami na fe. Memfa ayamra me wo messages be brave. I couldn't read. And na nana so ne nana by him awo. You know na ne nana ebeye that him odi second and na nana so birthday. Enti ayana mahwe but aya heba industries. Yo quick one be. Okay
man for birthday na Robert Sean.
Okay.
Ne na watch that.
Da be ne.
Kwesi da ebe.
Okay. E wo stadium ho.
E wo Baba Yara Chiros Park.
Okay.
And na Jennifer Usa. And so Jennifer birthday.
Okay. That's right. Jennifer also na. Enti MFK ba ma hu say ofri news or room oba. Acha oni crop ya in the next 30 seconds on betna say. Aya heba industries and message da and manya da je kakra because aya de aduru bia be friend aya mango and no ye for erectile but of course I bet transfer am 1 second news neighbor ye ka say erectile dysfunction anything ko be awada ma boy mo na o
just I don't ntimi nyina so yi
okay be man nyina so yi okay any aya fem so eboa ma but
emira ye de akeja peche
what will be that aya fem so support to timely ovulation e mama enema dey some nyada je na mo chirichi mo say it improves egg growth and quality and your aya men flow and your aya men vital and na aya slim mecheche ni nyina me dey see news no for no abanti na me adomo a 3:30 pepe ni atenase okay so good afternoon
Oyerepa FM unye yade kaseba we amunye we asenye ne bramo muntio wano o konsebio munya sona muntie